Hail, Slip Universe! It's Xander, the King of the Universe, and welcome back to a live stream. Welcome back to the Watch Alongs. We're doing a Friday Night SmackDown Watch Along this evening. Of course, it is Friday, so you already know that is what we are here for. I don't know why I'm introducing it like it's a video, but here we are nonetheless, I suppose. We're not on Twitch tonight because I kind of decided I'm gonna keep the watch alongs off Twitch, and we will dual stream when we are we will dual stream when we are what do you call it, doing gaming stuff. And this is, we're not doing gaming stuff tonight. We're not gonna do any kind of watch along or any kind of Twitch stuff because, well, we're not gaming tonight. Well, the most we'll be doing is like character creation and modding stuff. But anyways, let me get the tweets out. I'm going to be editing Slammiversary tonight. So that's going to be my kind of top priority on stream tonight, is get that edited first. That way it can be uploading, because your boy didn't do any of that. I only just finished quite literally finished the main event of Slammiversary so recently that I didn't even close the game until just now. We're going to be doing the website updates tonight as well, so that'll be good. Did I put out the tweet that I was live? No, I did not. There. Hey, PR. Alright, so I have got to edit Slammiversary tonight, because I literally just finished the main event. It's a hell of a main event with Joe and Ollie as well. I'm going to be muting my desktop audio while I edit. That way I don't accidentally give any auditory spoilers. Alright, recordings. Is this the first part of Slammiversary? Yes, it is. And then I essentially just need to make sure I've got... Alright, so these first three are Slammiversary. Is this Slammiversary? No, that is yesterday's TNA episode. That is also yesterday's TNA episode. This is today's SmackDown. That's today's SmackDown. Okay, so these can all go. Hey, Brantley. It's funny. It's like, normally I would show my screen when I'm working on stuff like this, but, like, I would be giving away so many TNA spoilers if I did that. And, like, I'm so excited for you guys to see Slammiversary. Like, this is the third Slammiversary in All Is Love and History. Like, I'm really excited. I've done 3 Slammiversaries now. This is far and away the best one. Like, this is way better than the first Slammiversary we did back in 2022. That had the Bray Wyatt debut at the end. It was really good. I'm not as big on last year's personally, but I do like last year's. I don't love it, if that makes any sense. And then start with CM Punk. Phil, I'm begging you, do not dive into the crowd. It doesn't go well for you. I've seen how this one plays out. It's how you break your foot again. So please, Phil, whatever you do, just don't dive into the crowd. Cool? Let's see. Zach says, I see what you did with the main event. A play off of the MJF Wardlow thing, where the muscle had Punk beat, but the heel wanted more, and Punk wins because of the boss. Yeah, you got me. That's what. Yeah, you got me. I mean, that's exactly what it was based off of. Yeah. And then Brantley says, "You think we see the Wyatt Six tonight?" I do. Uh, I wouldn't be shocked to at the very least get some kind of like video from them. I wouldn't be shocked to get at least some kind of video. I don't know if we'll see them like in person, but do we get an assault from the unemployed Drew? I think that's very possible. I'm essentially just trying to make sure I cut everything to be perfect for Slammiversary. Because I made a couple recording mistakes with it, but I can't go into that right now. Pretty solid main event, I would say. Hendry and Ali, I'm really proud of. Only thing I don't like with Slammiversary is it's got that same issue that there are in a lot of created arenas in 2K, where all of the entrances are just pitch freaking black, and you can't see anything. Really like SmackDown. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how SmackDown turned out. Pretty happy with how it turned out. I did get the reverse battle royal done as well, for those wondering. I think it went pretty well. Can't give any kind of context on that right now, though. All right, good old Phil is starting us out. Braun made himself a bigger star, a potential breakout star for season 6. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Fox wanted the Punk viewership. I guess so. Yeah, you guys are not ready for some of the surprises coming tomorrow at Slammiversary. With rating over SmackDown for members, will we get another exclusive tournament? I can't talk about that right now, is all I can say there. Cannot talk about it right now, is all I can say there. Pretty much anything like, are we going to get this in season 6? My lips have to be sealed on until Ray and I can talk about it. Hey, Brandon. Like anything to do with season 6, like that, my lips are sealed for the time being. Thank you, Daryl. Yeah, we also hit 4,000 subs yesterday, so that's insane, huh? So, or it might have been Wednesday that we hit it. I don't know. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, hold up. I realize my mic is peaking a little bit. Hold on a minute. That's Paul E right there. Punk and Heyman. This is interesting. Or we want Roman chants. It's the reunion. The last time we saw these two together, Punk was beating Heyman with a kendo stick on top of the Hell in a Cell. Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, Punk and Heyman are hugging. We love it. This is when Punk goes, "Help me, please." Solo's holding me against my will. Reunion 11 years in the making. Yep, pretty much. Of history. Heyman warning Punk that the bloodline is coming. Fuck you, Solo chance. They're not even trying to censor it. And there's Solo.
Ladder match. Next, and whoa.
Is this where Punk's gonna reveal, like, oh, I'm cleared? Obviously, at some point, the Street Profits and Kevin Owens are coming out, because, you know, they're in the blood card. The blood card. Yeah, they're in the bloodline vortex. Heyman says, take me with you. Trapped to the time loop. Yeah, pretty much. All right. Street Profits music any second now. Oh, well, there's Cody. The Code Man with some baseball bats. Paul is really being held hostage by the Forsaken. He sure is. Xander, do your TNA watch along stream again. I missed it. Isn't it great that it's available on demand? Now, Cody says he wants Solo tonight. Fucked up my neck somehow in the last couple days. What did I think of the show? It was pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good show. I had a lot of fun with it. The PCO and Steph Delander date segment is one of the greatest comedy segments I've ever seen. That was peak pro wrestling with that one. Let me mute my mic for a second. I need to make sure this balances out. Okay, we're good. Are we doing Monday Day? Yeah, but we got about 5 other things to do first. First up, I'm editing Slammiversary, which I am not showing. I hate the PCO and Steph segment. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was fantastic. But yeah, we're gonna be modding tonight. But first, I'm having to edit Slammiversary because that comes out tomorrow. Um, jeez. But yeah, so we are editing Slammiversary right now, which is why I'm not showing the screen, obviously. And then after we edit Slammiversary, then we got to update the website because remember on Monday I did that and then accidentally fucked it up. So I got to do the last 2 weeks worth of win losses tonight on the website. And then we will go back to modding, which we are almost done actually with getting characters imported. Then it becomes doing the profiles, and that takes a lot more work. The profiles is where things get really messy because I got to boot up the game, get the universe mode open, and everything else. And half the time I accidentally import people's profiles in the wrong spot. I click off of something and it starts importing them over the rock. All that stuff. But yeah, I think, like I know I've said this 7 or 8 times already. I am really excited for you guys to see Slammiversary tomorrow because there are so many surprises coming. I won't give a number because if I'm like, oh, there's 7 people showing up tomorrow that you weren't expecting, then like in the chat it's gonna be like, oh, there's number 1, so there's 6 more. And 7 is just a random number I pulled out of nowhere. I legit do not have a number for how many people arrive or return tomorrow on the show. I'm just really excited that you guys are gonna. I really think you guys are gonna like it. I think you guys are gonna at the end of it be like, this might be one of the better TNA shows Xander's ever done. Because I know I've done, I've been doing TNA for 2 years now. It seemed like this is year 3 actually. I announced it in no, this is year 2. I announced it in January of 2021. No. I announced it in January 2022. Excuse me. I remember I announced it with an EC3 style control your narrative video, not knowing how that was going to go, and announced it on day 1, 2022, when we did that watch along. Opened the show with it, with like, how long do we wait to make an impact? You don't wait long. Snap my fingers, and you heard impact in 3, 2, 1. Whoa, whoa, and it was like a whole. It, it was a whole like. It was a whole ass video package to tell everyone, yeah, it's coming. Zack says bigger Main Event Mafia debuting. I think more of a success, at least, than Main Event Mafia debuting. I think the Main Event Mafia stuff was fine. I don't think it's my greatest work in TNA. I think it was fun, but I think there is way, way better coming. I think season 6 is going to be like the year for TNA Universe. Let's see. Way better. Yeah, way better. Pierre says, "Oh, okay, yeah." Like season 6 is where people are gonna be like, "Okay, Xander's taking TNA real seriously this year." Like what? Now that's the magic. Is I can't tell you like what right now. So one thing I'm really excited about with SmackDown leaving Fox next year or later this year is no more political ads. No more Fox News ads. I'm really excited for those to be a thing of the past for SmackDown. But what I can confirm right now with the reverse battle royal is 16 people are. How about instead of telling me, okay, just show me. Yeah. Let's see. What can I show you? All right. All right. All right. There you go. Sam might break out because you don't have to worry about spanking anymore. Yeah. Oh. Oh, what's that? That's me. But yeah, the reverse battle royal is fun. It's 16 people all over the arena. The first 8 to get in the ring qualify. Then it goes down to the final 2, and whoever the final 2 are have a one-on-one match. Cody and Solo is happening tonight, huh? There's no way that has a clean finish tonight. More? All right, there you go. There's more. Oh, it's RKO. Yeah, it's got DQ written all over it. Slammiversary. It's Chelsea Green, Meechin, and Bianca Belair in the Money in the Bank qualifier. Seeing as Bianca got the only entrance on the show, I kind of have a feeling she's winning this. Is this bigger than Bound for Glory? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I can't even say his name, and he appears as in the spoiler. Meechin should win. I agree. It should be someone who's like, not had 1,000 titles already. All right, cool. There we go. And now I can actually edit the damn Slammiversary graphics. Oh man, we're already half an hour into the show, and I just finished Slammiversary. Or I only just finished the actual video footage getting put together for Slammiversary. This is gonna be a hell of a night. Are we even gonna get to the modding part tonight? Because updating the website takes for fucking ever. So watch The Boys today. Watch episodes 3 and 4 for season 4. Don't worry, not gonna spoil anything because I know that episode 4 literally just came out yesterday. But damn, is the pace picking up of season 4? Like, damn, the pace started picking up quick. Okay, let's see here. Because I gotta have the graphics, so it's not just going match, match, match without anything graphics-wise appearing. Let's see. Having nearly 2,000 renders in this folder doesn't help sometimes. Like, it's nice having this database of renders because it makes making the graphics a little easier, but my God, is it a hassle to find people sometimes, especially when they're like someone I only have like 1 or 2 renders of, and they're in there with someone I have like 8 of. God, Money in the Bank is 2 weeks away already? I guess there really are pay-per-views every 3 weeks now, huh? Can I spoil the boys for you? Not with everyone else here, because I know there's people in chat that watch the show. But I actually remember to get dinner started way before wrestling today. Dinner just wasn't something I could put in the microwave this time. Well, that's good. We just got a pizza tonight, and I haven't eaten any of it. Like, we got it an hour ago, and I've not eaten any because I had a big lunch. So I can open up a little bit now about some of the stuff that was going on. There was just a lot of anxiety going on in my life these last few weeks with some stuff, and I couldn't talk about it, and I still won't go into like what was causing it because that's personal matters. But a lot of the anxiety stuff is taken care of now, so I'm doing a lot better than I was, on Monday. Because if you watched on Monday, I'm sure you could probably tell something was off on Monday. I was not a happy person on Monday. Can I spoil Invincible? Um, I haven't even seen Invincible. I've never watched it. Legit, have never watched it. Oh man, if Chelsea had won that match, I would have popped real hard. Playing Anxiety by Black Eyed Peas. I would like to make money off this stream, quite honestly. One of the things I've been anxious about is money, and anytime a video gets copyright claimed, I don't make money off of it. So same goes for live streams. Like I feel bad about it, but that's why the donate link has been at the top of the description for everything lately. Because it's just like, I'm never gonna sit here and go, for the love of God, donate. Because that's just not how I am, but putting it higher up might make people see it a little more. I haven't started season 4 of The Boys yet. It's pretty good, man. It's not like it's not off to the hot start season 3 was off to, but it's pretty damn good. Like, season 3 is probably the best season for that show. And Bel Air with the KOD. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah! Chelsea won. It's one of the things that's been bothering me. Yeah, I hate to admit it, it has been. Chelsea's going to Money in the Bank. Hell yeah. But yeah, I don't open up about my financial stuff too often because like it's just nobody's business other than mine and my wife's. But like, yeah, it is. It's been a learning curve going from being rent free, obviously, to we were living rent free a year ago, but now I pay rent and stuff. So bills are expensive, man. But fortunately, Ray and I are canceling the StreamYard subscription, so that's 25 bucks a month more. I would just like to say if just like to say that if Blair wins Money in the Bank, you already know what I'm going to do. To turn the volume up because you can't hear so low. Oh no, Solo saying he and Heyman need to have a talk. Any day now, Paul's gonna get spiked. Yeah. Yeah, poor Paul. Oh yeah, so I got a little story to tell here. So anytime we get a subscriber and it's someone who has their hold on, make your own copyright music and make money off others play. Technically, King of the Universe is a song that I own the copyright to. I I wrote the lyrics and I had Suno create it. JT says, "Say Xander, what's up, JT?" Question. Yeah, what's up? Who else is in this ladder match? I remembered. That is the kind of week it's been. I am struggling. Normally, I can be like, "Oh, this is everyone in this matchup," without even having to think about it twice. But pro wrestling had its own Wrestling Olympics event. Who are your four wrestlers you would have on Team America? Okay, that's a good question. So if we're going pro wrestling and not like amateur wrestling, I'm gonna say. Well, hold on. Is is it all time or is it like people right here, right now? Because if it's have one cruiserweight on the team, okay. Okay. So cruiserweight, Chad Gable immediately. Don't believe me? Look it up. Chad Gable's 202, I believe. 203. Gable's billed at 203. So Chad Gable, that's my cruiserweight. And then let's see. I'm gonna say current day and then all time. Okay, so Gable, Josh Alexander. Um, who else? Like, we're just going people who are really good in the ring. Chad Gable, Josh Alexander, Brian Danielson, because he's the best, arguably the best of all time, and Gunther. Gunther Danielson. Oh, Gunther's from Germany. Never mind. Or from Austria. Never mind. He can't be on there. So Gable and Alexander's Canadian. Hang on, if we're doing Team America. So Chad Gable, Brian Danielson. You're right. Yeah, I'd forgotten the America part of it. My bad. Hold up. Rewind. So Gable, Danielson, um, Johnny Gargano, and God, we didn't do a SmackDown watch along last week, did we? No, no, we didn't because I was out of town. And okay, so Gable, Danielson, Gargano, and well, Zach. Not if we're doing modern day, not Angle. If we're doing all time Angle, How about... Oh, God, who's a good fourth for modern? Okay. Cody. Gable, Danielson, Cody, and Gargano. That's my four. Oh, no. Drew McIntyre's beat CM Punk up in Chicago. All right, now I'm doing all time. Angle. Um, See, I'd say Lesnar, but Lesnar is too controversial now, I think. But if we're going all time for America, Kurt Angle. Um, oh my God, what is Drew doing? Still gonna say Danielson because I do legitimately think Bryan Danielson could be the best wrestler of all time. He's one of my favorites of all time at this point. And hmm, Mustafa Ali, Cody, AJ, and Jeff Cobb. It's not bad. Um, I'd say AJ for all time as well. And then oh my God, the blood on Punk. Who's good fourth for all time in America? I'm not gonna say Shawn Michaels. I like Shawn Michaels. Hmm, a tough one, man. Huh. I'm gonna say Ricky Steamboat. I'm gonna go with Ricky Steamboat. I really like Ricky Steamboat. Or no, Macho Man. Macho Man. Macho Man Randy Savage, one of my favorites of all time. So my all-time Danielson, Angle, um, Styles, and Savage. Pretty close to my top five. That's at least four of my top 10 of all time. Like all-time favorites, obviously. It is weird how the older I've gotten, the more legendary wrestlers appear on my. Ricky is a good shout. I do like Ricky Steamboat, but I like Macho Man just a little more. Steamboat's really underappreciated. So, because I'm making the graphic for it right now, who do we have leaving the tag team ladder match tomorrow as the TNA tag champions? Moose and Myers, ABC, the Rascals, or the champions Limitless Danger? Fiance surprised you with a Seth Rollins signed picture. That's pretty cool. I've got my oh, hell, my neck. I've got my Seth Rollins signed shirt hanging up. Is it hanging? I guess it's not. I've got my Seth Rollins signed shirt around here somewhere. I've got a couple signed things from Seth. I just don't have any of them hung up right now. Oh man. Obviously, my coolest piece of signed merchandise is the Joe Hendry photo that he like personalized for me that said to Xander from Joe Hendry. But yeah, we got Limitless Danger, we got Major Wrestling Gods, we got ABC, and we got the Rascals. Interested in who everyone thinks is walking out with that gold tomorrow. Got two signed Punk pictures. CM Punk's someone I do not have any autographs from, unfortunately. When I went to SmackDown in Atlanta a few months ago, they had signed Cody stuff, but the line was too long and Ray did not want to wait in line, so we just left. Had I been on my own, I would have waited. I would have waited in the line, but Ray was like, "Xander, that line's too long. Let's just go." Most of the picks are either the champions or wild card pick, the Rascals. Interesting. Man, if I had a nickel for every wrestler that's been written off in an ambulance in the last couple weeks, I have two nickels. It's not a lot, but it's weird this happened twice. Oh, Tama Tonga. Oh yeah, he's in this Money in the Bank qualifier. It's him, Randy, and Mello, right? Yeah, Mello's already in the ring. I I don't know who wins this one. I thought Drew McIntyre quit WWE. That, my friend, something called a work, where it's not real. And in that case, also he attacked him outside of the arena, and everyone was trying to take him out. So there you go. I would like to see Mello win this. I would like to see Mello win it, but I could see it going. I could literally see it going anyway in this matchup. Randy just getting Randy getting excited. They said that he's 275. I don't know why. That's funny to me. Oh man, I could win $1 million if I drink Prime. Yeah, I'm still not gonna do it. Still not gonna do it. Like we have the donation incentive I occasionally talk about where it's like if someone goes to the link below in the description and donates $500, I shave my beard off on stream. And somehow it would still have to be more than that for me to actually drink Prime. This is generational beef between Drew and Punk, and yes, give Melo the case. Zach says there are two people in this match in a WrestleMania House 11 with Melo and Randy. Yep, you are correct. You would indeed be correct. Randy and Melo is a fun match as well. I haven't edited WrestleMania yet because I need to make all the video packages, but oh man, when I do, I am really excited for you guys to see those packages next week. We are 7 days, we are 8 days away from WrestleMania season season 5, Jesus, season 5. We are 8 days away from season 5 coming to a close. That does not feel right to me, but it's the truth. Oh man, the amount of work it is taking me just to get Slammiversary ready. And it's probably because I'm talking and watching the show during it, so I'm taking little breaks in between making the graphics. That's all there really is to it. But yeah, I still need to actually like make the video packages. I gotta finding the music I want to use for each of them is gonna be the hard part. Mel doesn't have the same luck Waller had. Randy's not going to WrestleMania injured this year. He's healthy. Oh, keep in mind, Randy beat Waller at WrestleMania last year. Oh man. And we pretty much have the full WrestleMania card at this point too, right? We know everyone's in the Money in the Bank ladder matches now. And members know who the speed title match is already. Shit, I locked the chair in place. There we go. But yeah, everyone knows the Money in the Bank match. Everyone will know the speed title match tomorrow because the semifinals go up tonight and tomorrow. Nick apparently has a surprise with Cody next week, so that should be interesting. Yeah, next week is the first of the next 2 week of premieres as well, um, which takes a lot of pressure off me actually because I don't have to have episodes ready as early starting this week. Raw, NXT, and SmackDown all premiere this week. I can't say anything about Dynamite, and I can't say anything about Dynamite, and I can confirm TNA does not. TNA will premiere on the first week of season 6. But I think you guys will be interested in what's coming up. What I'm saying is this year, the punch is 100% this year, unlike the last year. Are you a wrestling fan like me? Asked Elise Taylor. Um, I don't know if I'm a fan like you, but am I a wrestling fan? I don't. I don't know. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch Funkos. What do you think? Am I a wrestling fan? Yeah, I'm a wrestling fan. I won't be a smart ass the whole time. I promise. I just gotta get out of my system occasionally. But yeah, Zach says the punch is 100. Zach, you really? I gotta tell you, man. You really think Randy uses the punt in LS11 a lot more than he does? Like, he doesn't bust it out often. We don't really make a story out of the punt. We brought the punt back in season 2 for the Gargano feud, and that was kind of it. And he used it on Adam Cole to write him out. That was about it. Like, we don't have Randy do the whole punt thing that often. Only times it's happened in the past is Only times it's happened in the past is just because I didn't take it out of his moveset, pretty much. How did Terry Funk die? Um, I I don't I don't know if you're trying to like trivia question me on that one or you're just genuinely asking. But Google is your friend, and I don't keep track of that kind of stuff. I Yeah, I got nothing for you on that one, Elise. I don't really like to talk about death personally. My fiance came home from work with Dirt Queen today. I assume you mean came home from work with Dairy Queen? Is that what you're saying? If so, that's pretty nice. I haven't had Dairy Queen in a while. Now I was the one with the crazy questions. Yeah, we get interesting questions occasionally around here. School not working. Yes, Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen's pretty good. It's good stuff. All right, I'm almost done. After this match, when it goes to commercial next, I'm gonna run downstairs and get something. I don't know if I'm gonna get some of the pizza because I'm finally starting to get hungry now. It's just I think I just needed a little while because I ate lunch at 1 o'clock, so I just needed a little bit of time. Got a cookie dough blizzard. That is my go-to as well, Zach. So twinsies on that one. I also get cookie dough blizzards when I get Dairy Queen. I only get a small though. I don't want to overdo it, you know. All right, and Slammiversary is finally done. So TNA Slammiversary, WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that did that pop pick up on the microphone at all because that was my knee. That's the knee I've been complaining about for months. I think Mello is winning with Tama taking the pin. Oh, well, one thing we can 100% all agree on. Randy Orton's not taking the pin. Breaking news. Chad Gable is cleared to compete. I delete all the footage. I don't think so, JT. So, good news, everybody. Good news, everybody. Um, we now know what WWE's most viewed video of the entire year is. And in case you were all wondering, what is WWE's most viewed video of the entire year? That's probably as much as I can show without getting copyrighted. Give you $10 if you delete it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say that the 5.5 hours of my time that I spent on that is worth more than $10. Gonna be real with you. Kevin Owens taking out Tongaloa. Can you at least tell us what match starts tomorrow? The winner take all between Nemeth and Cardona. Oh shit! Mello pinned Randy. Mello pinned Randy. All right then. I'll give you 5 hours of my time if you delete it. I don't think that's how time works. So, why the hell would you have Gable get murdered by the Wyatts, announce Ilya's replacing him in the qualifier, and then just go, lol, nah, he's cleared 4 days later? That's stupid. Okay. The reckoning was inevitable. Raw last Monday. The door is open. And you shall all behold what we have become. You will understand that all we ever wanted was a chance. All right then. All right, cool. I'm gonna leave you guys for just a minute. I'm actually hungry suddenly, which is exciting. I'm excited that I'm hungry because my anxiety has made it hard to eat for like the last 2 weeks. So I'm happy that I'm actually eating again. So there's a little Xander update for you all. I don't share my personal stuff like that too often. So consider yourselves lucky, I guess. All right, I'll be right back. Luigi, you're up. Give me your opinions on wrestling, Luigi. Oh shit, I missed LA Knight's opening. It was promo. My bad. Thanks, bud. Okay, I'm back. I got my pizza. Also, my hair is starting to do the thing, so headband time. Oh, Logan Paul's note showing. Fun. Oh, Logan's got a match on SmackDown next week? That's weird. SmackDown from MSG next week, too. So, what is everyone's bold prediction for LS11 WrestleMania Season 5? Doesn't have to be like oh, this person's gonna win this match. It could be like, I think this person's gonna show up. I think this person's gonna betray this person. Things like that. LA Knight's not going to Money in the Bank. I can tell you that. Oh, there's Logan. Santos Escobar's just in there to take the pin next week. I think Logan goes to the ladder match in LA costume. The exciting thing about all this is it means LA Knight's probably winning the belt at SummerSlam. CM Punk is winning in the fastest main event in WrestleMania history. We shall see. Owens, Andrade, and Walk. Drew McIntyre, you son of a bitch. Drew, you son of a bitch. That's not a spoiler, I don't think. It's just a screenshot from the boys. All right. And we see an ECW original at WrestleMania. All right. All right. It's time. 2 weeks worth of this shit now because I accidentally went too far back in the wind back or in the rewind. So opens with Chelsea beating Liv.
For the no! Liv Morgan kicks out and Chelsea throws a tantrum about it.
And you might think, Xander, didn't you just do this on Monday? Well, if you didn't see it on Monday, I actually lost Ethan Page's win-loss. Had to rewind the website history to get it back. And instead of saving like my progress, I deleted it on accident, and so. And we see a cash in at WrestleMania. Time shall tell. Chelsea beats Liv. Gable beats Priest. See if we get all this done in the next half hour. I have a feeling we don't, but we'll find out. Gable beats Priest. So. And then the Way the Way beat Natalia and Karma Petrovic. All right, so the Monday Night Qualifier. It's Andrade, Owens, and Waller. I legit could see Andrade pick up the dub. I think it might be an Andrade dub. Alba wins, then Blair cashes in. Is your wild prediction? Well, we'll see. Then they beat the Canadian Connection. Knight beats Chase, and Gargano beats Lashley. Okay. Grayson Waller definitely doesn't win this. I don't think DIY get involved. I think Grayson just doesn't win this. Doesn't make much sense for him to go to the ladder match while he's in a tag team. And the Tongans attack. Johnny Wrestling picked up the dub. He beat Bobber Lashley. All right, go to NXT with old friends. Toxic Attraction beat Izzy and Kiana, and Katana and Caden. I get to record Stand and Deliver soon, too, so that's exciting. So they're not gonna have Andrade win that quick, right? Oh yeah, Andrade is the speed champion, isn't he? Him in the bank is now a possibility. That's true. You're right. I legit had forgotten Andrade is the Twitter champion. Keanu Izzy and then Katana and Caden. Oh, that's three. All right. Once I finish this episode of NXT, then I can go on and I'm gonna eat my other piece of pizza. Cedric lost to Oba. Not unless I record that. By all fucking means, please do. By all means, someone else take over a show for me in OS 11. Make it where I've only got 2 a week to do. By all means. And then Wesley beats Noam Dar, JD McDonough, and Tyler Bate. That was everyone in the match, right? Yeah. I was like, I kind of want Waller to win. I don't, simply because I want to see DIY get those belts at Money in the Bank. Oh, you know what else we need to do during this? We need to do the Flash Fury updates for rounds 3 and 4, or for rounds 2 and 3. Dar is there. Could this lead to Theory rejoining Gargano? It's very possible. Legit, like I know, Zach, I know I'm normally like, no one has to. People don't need to just redo things they did years ago for nostalgia reasons. But I legit think that might be where they're going with this in this case. I do stand by the fact that we don't always, like, you don't have to just do something again because you did it 10 years ago. But like in this case, yeah, I think Waller, or I think Theory needs something different because right now he's just not it. Man, what a turnaround it has been for Jimmy Uso this season. Like Jimmy Uso's had a hell of a season, man. Also, members, I'm going to attempt, I can't confirm or deny, I'm going to attempt to get a WWE Live episode out this weekend. I can't promise that it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna do my best. This lead to a face way. I wouldn't go that far because Indian Candace just turned heel. I think Theory should have won his cash in. I mean, honestly, yeah. If he was gonna cash in for the damn US title anyway. Like, if he was going to win the title anyway, and he was going to cash in on the fucking U.S. title. Austin Theory is the biggest victim of them unifying the world titles at WrestleMania 38. Them unifying the world titles in 2022 is one of the biggest mistakes in the last 10 years, and I stand by it. Because the old bastard just got the idea of, well, the bloodline, they should have all the gold. Yeah. What if they didn't unify them? Then, yeah, Theory. I don't think it would have been very much of a success, because Theory still has a lot to figure out. But would have been better than what we got. Yeah, I mean, Pierre nails it right there. Cody wins the WWE title. Theory cashes in on the night after WrestleMania. All right, there we go. All right, now then, back to win-losses. All right, so SmackDown, the Darkest Hour. Braun beats Ridge.
And Andrade are heading to the Money in the Bank ladder match for SmackDown. We know Kevin Owens, as well as Chad Gable, will be heading to, and Bobby Lashley will be heading to Raw's side. I couldn't remember if he qualified or not yet. And we'll be finding out
He
who
beat
Raw's
Ridge.
will be on Monday.
Charles
Now,
here.
here is the Scottish Warrior, former two-time world champion, Drew.
Who do you think's ever the most that was pushed with the old man, but is floundering under Triple H? Omos. Omos is never on TV anymore.
Of the ladder match. Looks to stick it to the 6 one last time. McIntyre storms down to the ring. He main evented WrestleMania last
Solo.
year. And now this year, I mean, if he could win Money in the Bank, he could technically do it again, couldn't he?
That one's about to win. All right, Team Kick beat the way. But yeah, probably almost to answer your question there, Zach. If not Omos, then God, who else? Yeah, no, probably Omos. Rick Boogs could also be an argument there. All right, I think that's a dub for Kevin Owens. Or not. Oh my God, I think Waller's actually going to do it. No, oh my God. Fuck yeah, Andrade. Andrade to Money in the Bank. Hell yeah. Yeah, I know what you meant. What a finish that was. Theory should cash in for the NXT title. That is a great shout, JT. Genuinely a great shout there. I think that's the move. That's what they should have done. What a lineup for Money in the Bank so far. Mello, Jay, and Andrade. That's three good names there. I personally hope that Jay doesn't win it. I know a lot of people think he's going to. I think he probably will as well. I don't want him to, though. Just quite simply, I don't want him to. How has Austin Theory had 71 matches on this channel? That is insane to me. Right, the whole Ricochet 577 thing. I remember that now. It's supposed to be 58. Ricochet's had 116 matches. That's a little less surprising because Ricochet's been around since like the first episode. Ricochet actually had the first match in the LS11 universe. Anyone remember what it was? All right, we have this battle royal that kicked us off. Who knows what there's a fun little trivia question, no? You know? Who knows what the first ever LS11 match was? Right, so the Way was in this battle royal. Candice lost, but Indy won. So that's 2. And then Nikki Cross and Natalia. Oh boy, Post Malone arrives to 2K24 this week. Along with Jimmy Hart and the Honky Tonk Man and Sensational Sherry. My Faction 64-bit cards. That's quite interesting. Headbangers could be fun to use as like a cameo at least. I want to say Styles versus Ricochet. Says that Zach, you are correct. The first match in the LS11 universe was Ricochet versus AJ Styles for the United States Championship. And AJ Styles obviously won on that night because Ricochet in the LS11 universe has never been US champion. Bit of a weird trivia fact there. That's not to say it was. That's not to say it was never in the plans. There were a couple times where we were debating putting a belt on him. I know at one point Ray was pushing for Ricochet to be the singles guy of the 6, and Drew in theory to be the tag team. All right, Michin and Cora. But yeah, at one point in time, Ray, when we first made the 6, was pushing for Ricochet to be the solo guy and for Drew to team up with Austin Theory. There were other points where we were talking about Ricochet and Drew being the tag team. There were literally hold on. Sonya Deville and Tia Hale were the last 2. Logan versus Pat would strangely be a good match. I don't know. Because they both have the capabilities of having a good match with the right partner, but neither of them are like leaders for a match, is the thing. They're both really good if they have someone to follow. So I don't know if it'll be as good as if they went one-on-one. So it's Bronson versus Jay versus Grayson. And Jey Uso won. That's weird because I was watching season 1, episode 1 today. Yeah. I think season 1, episode 1 holds up. There's a lot of early episodes that don't hold up. I think season 1, episode 1 is pretty good, though. The Seth and Randy match in the main event's fun. Which I think is still Seth and Randy's only ever matchup in LS11. I think they've just missed each other a lot. Like, I could be completely wrong on that, but I think Seth and Randy have, like, just missed each other several times. They had that match on the first episode, and then Randy went away and went to SmackDown in season 2. They were both on SmackDown in season 3. But Randy was in Rated RKO for a lot of season 3. And Randy just wasn't doing much for a while in season 3. And then season 4, Seth went back to Raw while Randy stayed on SmackDown. And then Randy went back to Raw when he got beat by Cody in the contract versus title match. And I think the closest they ever got to encountering one another was during Seth's injury in season 4, where he was on the sidelines for a few months. He reintroduced Randy Orton to Monday Night Raw, where Randy would lay out someone with an RKO. I really enjoy the Nia and Tiffany pairing. So next week it's Jade versus Tiffany versus Candice. I think Tiffany wins that. Then I watched when Rude turned on Ziggler, bringing James Storm today as well. That's episode 3. And then Blair, Indy, and Naomi. I think Blair Davenport might pick up that win. And then we literally have no one else left qualifying matchup. Look at Corbin heading into the season finale with a positive record for the season. I think Naomi will win that. I think it's possible. Then Gargano, Knight, and Owens. 3 Identical Strangers version 2. I think calling myself Gargano and Owens 3 Identical Strangers is one of the funniest things I've ever said. Like, full stop. I just think 3 Identical Strangers is a very funny trio name. Why didn't you push No Way Jose? I don't think I ever even got to use him, if I'm honest with you. I don't think he ever even appeared in LS11 Universe. I think he was... because he was released so quickly and does doing the series. Okay. No matter what, we will stay live tonight until I get done updating the website. I can assure you all of at least that. Because we're only through this week's Raw, and we still haven't done TNA or AEW. That was only Gunther's third loss this season. All of his losses have been in multi-man matches. And he's not been pinned or submitted in any of them, obviously. Rock versus Knight's going to be good. Yeah, you'll get their contract signing on Monday. What about Team SmackDown versus Team Raw? What are we referencing with that? Because I am not ringing a bell on that one, quite honestly, JT. What's that in reference to? Okay. But yeah, Gunther's only 3 losses this season. Were all tag matches, obviously. One of them was no. He has been beat 1-on-1. He lost in the World Cup to Joe Hendry. Was it Hendry or was it Mox? It was Mox. Originally, it was going to be Hendry, but I swapped it around because I thought people would get upset if Hendry beat him. So Gunther's only loss this season in a 1-on-1 situation was against John Moxley. All right. I think we're at least going to get through the WWE shows before before SmackDown is over. So that's nice, at least. Got a wild prediction for season 6. All right, let's hear it, Zach. Let's hear your wild season 6 prediction. They better not be here tonight. I don't even know what you're talking about. All right, and then the main event was Wesley Blake and Axiom. What a season it's been for Axiom. That's one of those people who I think like Ax. I know Jimmy Uso's probably got NXT Star of the Year on lock, but man, I feel like Axiom's got a decent shot at it. Why at 6? I mean, we got the replay of them already. I don't think we're gonna see them tonight. I'd be shocked if we did. All right, Best versus the Breaker. Starts Piper versus Isla. And then it goes into Creeds versus Angel and Umberto. I was asking why you've never done Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. Just because it's never interested me. Blake is somehow going to get a North American title shot. I mean, he already had one on Tuesday, so heck. Is that the bold prediction? Solo says Roman's not coming back. The gaslighting continues. Never. What about in 2016? Well, if we go back in time, maybe, but like, we considered it briefly in season 3. Very, very briefly in season 3, we were considering doing Raw and SmackDown at Survivor Series. And the entire reason that ended up not happening was the release of Buddy Murphy. And that is because when we were going to do Raw versus SmackDown, that would have made the main event of the Survivor Series Seth Rollins, World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins versus WWE Champion Buddy Murphy. And then when Murphy got released, it was like, well, there's no point anymore. All right, Kofi. And the show ended with Punk beating Steiner. And wins, and at Forbidden War 3, it's Matthews versus Blake for the North American title. Interesting. Could have done it in season 4. Well, who are the world champions in season 4? That would have been Cody and Styles. I don't know, just the Raw and SmackDown stuff doesn't interest me too much, because then you're definitively saying, oh yeah, this brand is more important than the other. It's like, that's just not what I want to do. And that is SmackDown handled, but that also means your boy needs to go back and handle Flash Fury. Starts with Omos beating Kofi. Sorry, Kofi. Kingston. And then Waller against Ludwig, which Waller wins. Then Mello and Adonis, which went to a double count out. Or double. To find out who's the next Shawn and who's the next Marty. Then you've also would have had Tyler Bate versus Gunther, I believe. Yep, and there it is. Yeah, we're gonna stick with this match till TV time. We're gonna stick with this match till it's got a conclusion. Ends the match by fucking DQ, 7 minutes before the end of the night. Now here come RKO. But yeah, if we did it in season 4, we'd have had Gunther and Tyler Bate. We would have had Cody and AJ. It would have been. It would have been. Roxanne and Alba at that point. Yeah, which is kind of funny to think about, seeing as oh yeah, Cody's got his Mania gear on, which would have been kind of funny considering that we realized months after we put Roxanne, or that we put Alba in the 6, that Roxanne was a way better stand-in for Starlight. Solo's pleading. Are we about to get Jacob or Hikuleo? Oh, there it is! And he's called Jacob Fatu, so get your Caesar Sikoa and crap out of here. There's Jacob. So I suppose take that, everyone who's like, well, if he's not showing up to that, like, so I suppose take that to everyone who was like back at Clash or whatever, like, if he's not showing up tonight, is he ever showing up? And then Dragon Lee beat Cedric. Oh no, that was Javon beating Dragon Lee, my bad. I saw the dreads and thought it was Cedric. I saw the dreads and the orange gear mainly. I forget Javon wears orange gear in LS11. I was thinking of him in blue for some reason. But hell yeah, Jacob Fatu. Dude looks like a natural fit in WWE, man. Now, guys, we've got a new game. We've got a new game. It's called When Are They Gonna Put Jacob Fatu on the website? Jacob, what the fuck are you about to do? Oh my god! I mean, I think that gives him the strongest impact out of all of the debuting members of the Bloodline so far. That he just did a 300-pounder just did a flying splash through the announce table from the top rope. Already forgot what match that was. That was Ricochet and Rage. And Jacob Fatu throws up the ones for the tribal chief. And they let him keep his name. That is a dangerous fucking version of the Bloodline right there. Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Jacob Fatu, and Solo. Jesus. What a finish to SmackDown there, man. Hikuleo next, or Talatonga, or Caesar Sikoa, whatever he's going to be. I assume he'll either be Talatonga or Hikuleo, one of the two. All right, cool. I'm going to keep working on getting website stuff updated. We're going to be live until I am done with all of that. So keep your questions and your comments coming while I do that. You guys have pretty much got until I finish up over here. The new Bloodline looks like it's going to be a problem. Hell yeah, it is. I am here for it, man. This is the most interested I've been in the Bloodline stuff since SummerSlam last year. SummerSlam last year took me out of it. Like when Jimmy turned on Jay after Jimmy was the one to leave the Bloodline first. That shit just took me out of it immediately. Like, this is the most into the bloodline I've been in a very long time. And there weren't even any rumors he was showing up tonight. That's the best part. All right, so that's Flash Fury round 2. So I suppose you guys will get, since you're here, the ones of you that are here are going to actually get a little bit of a preview of who moved on in Flash Fury. Also, we have a speed arena now that we actually used. So we had Montez Ford and Ricochet, which Ford wins. So Montez Ford wins the semifinals. DIY versus the Six. Would that have been the Survivor Series match? Yeah, it would have, I guess. No, it would have been DIY versus Maximum Male Models at Season 4 because they had won the belts already at that point. Which, yeah, no bueno on that one. All right, so Montez beat Ricochet. Chicago is definitely what Solo was, which is the Enforcer. Oh, yeah, for sure. Another dub for Tez. Ricochet. And then it was Javon versus Charlie Dempsey, which Javon Evans picked up the win. Shout out to the modder who made the Speed Arena, by the way. I don't remember who it was, but it does make my life a lot easier having that. Blue Line is the most dominant and deadly faction I've ever seen in WWE. I would have been here for it. Javon beat Charlie. I think Javon Evans' push in LS11 Universe is off to a good start. Thoughts on twerking? Not really interested, if I'm honest with you. Not my thing. Not really into watching people do it either. Just gonna be honest with y'all on that one. Omos then beat Grayson Waller. So even the non-members in chat are going to get a little bit of an early preview here for what your WrestleMania Speed title match is. So we had Omos beat Grayson Waller. And whenever I say we, I do just mean me. Ray is really not involved in the Speed title at all. Spellworld has arrived. Bolden's going to be more ruthless. Yep. Right, so Omos then fights Tyler Bate in the semifinals. You guys will get this match tonight. And, well,
1, 2, 3.
so Omos is the first person heading to WrestleMania. Which means Omos, the epitome of speed, is going to be in the speed title match.
Omos is heading to WrestleMania.
This is also Omos' first WrestleMania, I believe. Must not be a fan of Lola Vice and Sexy Red. And then the final semifinal match, Montez and Javon. Who's going to fight Omos at WrestleMania, you might be wondering. Well,
1, 2, 3.
There you go, folks. There is your early preview. Your WWE Speed Championship match at LS11 WrestleMania. And you guys will get the full edited versions of these matches, or the highlight versions of these matches tonight and tomorrow. Your Speed Championship match at WrestleMania will be Montez Ford versus Omos on the Night 2 kickoff show. Cool. And so that is WWE's stuff for the week done. We'll do TNA next, since that's my domain. So I must not be a fan of Lola Vice and Sexy Red. I think Lola Vice is fine. I could not give a single shit about Sexy Red if I tried. I just do not see the appeal of her in any way, shape, or form. I don't know. Maybe it's that I'm a married man. I don't know. Just doesn't She doesn't interest me in any way. Let me create a backup right now real quick. There. Okay, we've got a backup. So now I don't have to worry about it getting messed up. If you didn't have Tommaso Ciampa available, who would I put against Logan Paul? God, oh man, I could talk about this Logan Paul situation for hours. So, in fact, I will talk about it for a minute. All right, while I refresh the website, because I'm gonna have to do that, I think. So, let's talk about it. Logan Paul was not always supposed to fight Tommaso Ciampa at WrestleMania. Okay? I'm going to talk about this a little bit. This is partially on two different people. Not two different people. Two different groups are responsible for why the Logan Paul and Tommaso Ciampa match is what's happening at WrestleMania. One of which I can't get too into right now. Right? First up, the original idea for Johnny Gargano, because if you've forgotten, by the way, I'm okay showing this, because it's happened. It's part of LS11 history. Johnny Gargano, his story ended... No, it had nothing to do with that individual. Well, no, JT. That person, I can confirm, has never once changed how I've done something in universe. No. So, the new signing is going to make 2K25 an epic game. Oh, for sure. Okay, so, for those that have forgotten, a few months ago, CM Punk's first match on Raw in LS11 Universe. It is Johnny Gargano and CM Punk, right? And they have a hell of a match. And ultimately, CM Punk beats Johnny Gargano. At this point, Gargano's lost the NXT title tournament. He's lost to AJ Styles. Now he's lost to CM Punk. And it's like, how can Johnny Gargano's life get worse, right? Well, there was a way. And so then this happens, right?
That's gonna do it for Raw.
And so Gargano gets laid out with an F5. The very next week on Raw, Brock Lesnar is back. It's his first appearance, I think, since WrestleMania. I think. Gargano yells at him to get in the ring. They get into a massive brawl, and it ends with Gargano getting laid out again. And again. Lashley and Lesnar bump shoulders.
Lashley and Lesnar share a passing glance. Lesnar watches on as Lashley enters the ring. Let's get Lashley's opponent out here for our first match.
Which I'm trying to see. Hold on, did I say it?
About to be in action in just a moment. Our opening getting down. Do not tease me with a good time.
The last thing I ever say about Brock Lesnar is do not threaten me with a good time. So, I didn't show any of that, by the way. I realized I wasn't showing any of that. So, hold on. Rewind here. I didn't realize I was on full screen. But yeah, so rewind here. Gargano faces CM Punk on Raw. Brock Lesnar returns. And he ends up F5ing Johnny Gargano to end Raw, right? The very next week... Shit. Ah, shit. Oh, no, we're good. The very next week, the episode's built up around Brock being back. Brock and Gargano get into a brawl that Brock lays him out in. Lashley comes out. I say, don't threaten me with a good time. You can't make this shit up. January 22nd, 23rd, 24th, the morning of January 25th, the lawsuit allegations against Brock Lesnar come out. Can't make that shit up. And so, the advertised Gargano and Lesnar match. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the show tonight, we have an announcement to make that is far from easy to make tonight. And that is that amidst the breaking news that was released this past weekend, we have come to the decision to remove Brock Lesnar versus Johnny Gargano from the Halloween Havoc card and remove Brock Lesnar from LS11 Universe indefinitely. I know this news is disappointing to some, but we cannot condone the alleged actions of Lesnar. I apologize to the fans that feel let down by this decision. We feel it is the best decision in this time. There will be more announcements for the future of Johnny Gargano and his matchup for Halloween Havoc later tonight. So welcome to Raw. Let's start the show. As muted. It is the first time since the intros were made that there was not an intro on a show. So that's the last time Brock was even mentioned in LS11 Universe, and that was back in January, right? And so the original idea was Gargano was going to lose to Lesnar in a borderline squash match at Halloween Havoc. Think Randy Orton SummerSlam 2016. They were going to run it back at Survivor Series. Run it back at Survivor Series where Gargano would get closer, but would still lose. And essentially Johnny was going to go on a losing streak that would lead him into a feud with Logan Paul heading into WrestleMania, where Gargano has to go back to step one, fighting for the championship that he first won in LS11 Universe. His first ever title was the Cruiserweight title back in Season 1. Well, then everything happens with Lesnar, so I pivot. I put Gargano in the match with Bronson and Lashley, have him win it, challenge Gunther at Survivor Series. And I'm like, all right, well, I got to pivot. I'll pick someone else for Ciampa, or I'll pick someone else for Logan Paul. And I was like, Ciampa has a good story there. If that's the one singles title he's never held. So him versus Logan could be fun. And then you got the DIY parallel there as well. Well, then Ray and I start talking about Season 6, because at this point, I've decided I want Ray to take over SmackDown again. There was a brief period in time where I wasn't going to let Ray take over SmackDown, and I was going to keep doing it, and Ray was going to take over... Ray was going to just take over Ring of Honor, and that was going to become a weekly show on the channel instead. And then I changed my mind. I was like, it's not fair to just give Ray another background show. I wanted to have SmackDown. And I felt really bad about making the decision to just not let him do SmackDown, because I realized how selfish that was. And so then we were discussing potential rosters, and I won't get too into detail, but suddenly Ciampa and Logan didn't make much more sense. So I was like, all right, well, I'll pivot back to Johnny Gargano versus Logan Paul. And then you people got... Okay, wait, hold on. Rewind. Then, hold on. Not a you people situation in this case yet. Then, on the first Raw on the road to the Forbidden War 2 event, a premiering episode, need I remind you. Only the second episode of 2K24 as well. And we open the show. And I announced the main event of the show is going to be a 6-man tag match. It is WWE Champion Gunther with Imperium.
Der Ring General.
Up against Gargano and two partners.
For a few nights ago at Survivor Series.
And the partners end up being We Have FTR at Home. Because these were the only created wrestlers of Dax and Cash on 2K24 on day 2 of the game being out when I had to record this. And this matchup, the idea was, if Team Gargano win, then Gargano's going to get the shot at Gunther at the Royal Rumble.
Dax Harwood,
they weren't Cash supposed to win.
As it in Gunther. Knocking him down. Vinci.
They weren't supposed to win.
Harwood has Vinci down. Giovanni Vinci taps out. FTR and Gargano win.
Gargano and FTR beat Imperium. And it was such a perfect finish of Gunther and Gargano brawling to the outside of the ring, opening Dax up to make Vinci tap out, that I was like, well, fuck it. I can do Gargano and Gunther a second time. People really liked the first match. They'll like the second one. Gargano can get even closer and still lose. And then you all started a fucking riot in the chat when Gargano lost at the Rumble. You all started a fucking riot. Like, I won't show too much because I don't want to spoil anything. But we have an inner circle, or a disciplinary committee is what we call it, in the LS11 Discord, right? Like, you guys were like, we want Johnny Wrestling to be champion, not fucking Gunther, right? And then, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me find it, because I don't even remember. When did the Rumble air? God, when did we air the Rumble? I'm trying to remember now. I'm going to scroll back a little bit to find it here. Hold on, everybody. So, the Rumble airs, and, like, there's a fucking riot going on in chat when Gargano taps out. And it's like, alright, well, we might need to pivot. And I'm not saying, like, we need to pivot and have Gargano win the belt, but, like, shit, we need to pivot, and Johnny's gotta be going to WrestleMania for something more than a match with Logan Paul. Like, a Logan Paul match is not going to satisfy these people, right? They're gonna go insane if Johnny Gargano loses or doesn't go to WrestleMania. Hold on, I need to scroll up just a little bit because there's a spoiler on screen if I don't. This was the original plan for WrestleMania. This was the original plan. Kevin Owens was supposed to win the Elimination Chamber. That is why he told Gargano, if you don't handle Gunther, I will. And so then I was like, well, what if... And so then it briefly became a triple threat was going to be the idea. And then ultimately we settled on what you guys are actually getting, which is Gargano and Gunther for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Because I was like, I don't know if they're going to like the triple threat either. And so it ultimately did become like the riot in the chat at the Rumble changed it all. I was like, well, shit, Gargano can't fight Logan Paul now. Back to fucking Ciampa, I guess. Exactly. That's exactly it. If I didn't put Johnny Gargano in the main event of WrestleMania against Gunther for the WWE Championship, it was going to be my own personal Daniel Bryan. Should have kept the triple threat. Talk to me again in 6 months about that, is what I will say. One day, you will understand why Gargano, Owens, and Gunther was not the WWE title match at WrestleMania. So, a few months into season 6, we'll circle back to that comment. How's that sound, JT? And that's not like that's not like a you know who. Drew it. Wow, for the perfect chance to beat Cody to a shit tag team with Sami Zayn. And then Drew was the one to beat Cody like fucking 3 weeks later. But anyway, just saying. You know, that's not like one of those snarky, you talk to me again in 6 months and it's looking, check back with me in a few months. We'll see if you still feel that way. 6 months in game, 6 months IRL. It's going to be the same. I mean, it's literally the same now. Also, I don't remember if I showed this or not, but I have officially started using the new booking book for Season 6. I can't really show anything here other than, like, here, TNA July 4th, season premiere. Can't show any other pages because it's got results written on it. Did you expect Gargano to get the Daniel Bryan 2014 over in yours? No! No, because no one cared about him for a while there. I was not prepared for it. All right, cool. So let's go over the TNA section. Let's get the TNA stuff updated. All right, so last week's TNA World Champions Unite. Burn the booking book. No, I just bought it, man. All right, it was Keith Lee, it was Ace Austin, it was Trey Miguel, it was Moose. I think Ace Austin won, didn't he?
Heading down to the ring.
Yeah.
Slammiversary.
Show me the pages in the booking book. I'll show you all except the first couple pages. Hey, look at this. Look at these pages. Look at these pages, man. Here, look. You know what? I'll show you. I'll show you page 1, but I'll show you it from really, really far away. There you go. There's the Raw after WrestleMania. There's the Raw after WrestleMania. It's got all the WrestleMania spoilers right there. Thoughts are on Pluggy Vice? I like them. I think Ray's doing a really good job with them. I've really enjoyed what I've seen. Ace Austin won. Miguel was there. Shivers AJ Styles for this time. That was a Brandon Lanestow. That question was like an hour ago, my guy. Are you? How far back are you? How far back are you lagging, my guy? Like, I asked that question at like 9 o'clock. But yeah, that is correct. That was the first match in LS11 Universe. Nice thing with TNA is it's only got 4 matches an episode. Jake something lost to Kushida. I can tell you that without even having to watch the match. But yeah, you guys, Daniel Bryan to Johnny Gargano. It was insane because legit, like, we've never had a booking decision get so universally rejected. We stand for Pluggy Vice and LS11 here. I've still, like I said, I've liked it. I've liked what Ray's done with them. I think he's done a really good job. Havoc beat Killer Kelly. I'm going to bit my back there. But yeah, we've never had a booking decision get universally rejected the way Johnny Gargano losing did. I was like, I can't have him do anything other than fight for that belt at WrestleMania. Like, I won't say if he wins it or not, because hold on. We just all need to sit back for a minute here. And now
Joya Joya. Baby, can I get a Joya? Now, baby, can I get a Joya? Baby, can I get a Joya? Now, baby, can I get a Joya? Joya, Joya.
Hey man, when you have World Champions unite in LS11 Universe, you gotta do something special. Joya. Now, baby, can I get a Joya? Baby, can I get a Joya? Baby, can I get a Joya? Yeah, just had to have fun with it, you know? In order to get ready for tomorrow, I researched last year's Slammiversary. There's a lot with last year's Slammiversary I'm not super happy with anymore. Like, I don't know. I think the Beautiful People stuff wasn't as good as I thought it was. I didn't really love the Mandy Rose and TNA stuff that I did. Why does James Drake have one less match than Zach Gibson this season? I believe it. I was just saying that seems weird. I go over the Ring of Honor roster because Uya Uemura wasn't actually signed. This should be, yeah, that's Uya. The interface of GoDaddy change in the time like that I was doing this. Hold on. It's acting up. Give it a minute. While we wait for GoDaddy to get the TNA part of the website loaded, you guys want to see my claim to fame in wrestling? This is my claim to fame. There's proof it's not just a screenshot, because like I'm blocked. Straight up blocked. I've been blocked for like a decade. In order to get ready for Sunday, I rewatched last year's Double or Nothing. Nice.
This is first ever tag team title run.
Alright, so Limitless Danger and the Nemets picked up the win in the opening match, I remember.
Lee makes his way to the ring, and of course his tag team partner, quite the dangerous fella.
It is really weird seeing how much AEW has evolved in LS11 Universe in just the last 2 years now, or the last year that Ray's been doing it. Like, 'cause this is the culmination of Ray's first full year doing it without me being involved in any way, shape, or form. The only involvement I've had was when Ray's computer got stolen a few months ago, and
Perez Danger storming down to the ring.
I had to do AEW for about a month, which was exhausting.
Interactions with him, I've got that.
Xander, eat chocolate-covered bananas with sprinkles. I'm good, man. I'm full. That sounds delicious, though. That actually sounds delicious.
Not get on console from the amazing motto that is Joe Mashups.
I'll have to give that a try at some point. Okay, let's see. And then we had Jordan Grace against Rosemary. Joe Mashups killed it with the Jordan Grace mod, by the way. Like, the Jordan Grace mod with the modded belt just looks fantastic. Also, oh my god, how is Jordan Grace... I think Jordan Grace may have had the most matches across everyone in Well, no, hold on. Jordan Grace has had has had the second most matches out of anyone in TNA. Like, you can very easily tell who my favorites are in TNA, and you will pretty much always be able to tell who some of my favorite wrestlers are, because TNA is the place where Xander plays favorites. Like, my two favorites in TNA right now, one of my favorites on Wrestling YouTube. I've really grown to like Danger, to like Chris Danger. My favorite, just one of my favorite wrestlers, period. Another one of my favorite wrestlers, period. This is kind of the exception. I like Nick Nemeth, but I also just knew people would really want to see this. And my favorite women's tag team in wrestling right now, even though they're not together right now. I love MK Ultra. Oops. And then the main event was Joe Hendry up against Kaz. Also, Johnny Impact is back. I will make that update tomorrow when I make all the updates with new people that have come to TNA. Is there anyone on TNA that you thought on letting Ray keep on AEW? There were a few people that I offered for him to just hold on to. Like, genuinely, there were times where Ray was like, do you want this person? I was like, are you sure you can give them up? Like, Keith Lee was a big one where it was like, I love Keith Lee. Everyone knows that. I've made it no secret that, like, I am not into guys. I am straight as far as I'm aware. But, like, I find Keith Lee very attractive. Physically. Like, I just find him physically attractive. But Ray was offering him to me because, like, he knows I'm a Keith Lee guy. I was like, you sure you can give up Keith Lee? I was like, yeah, that's fine. I got plenty of big guys. But, like, yeah, no, there were quite a few. It was like, Keith Lee was one. Brian Cage, he refused to even speak on the idea of taking back. Really, there's not as many AEW people in LS11 TNA as I thought there were. Like, we've got, looking through, we've got Penelope Ford. She almost never shows up. We got Keith Lee, but that was one that Ray was like, Xander, just take him. Because I don't know if I've got a spot for him right now. And then who else? The Bunny, but she's kind of retired more or less. Brian Cage and Big Bill, that was kind of one of those things where it was like Brian Cage already had, and then Big Bill, I was like, they teamed together in the Lethal Lottery. I don't know what it was actually called. Did Joe? Did I go back and give Joe that extra win? Someone know? Hold on, I'm just gonna look at the VOD. It's happening on the VOD right now. I did. We're good. Wait, are we good? No, on the VOD, I'm actually just sitting here looking at it. Dalton Castle. We have argued about who gets Dalton Castle, who gets custody of Dalton Castle in the fallout of Ring of Honor. So, Abaddon, that was one that I asked for. It looks like I didn't. Abaddon was actually someone I asked for. Same with Hikaru Shida. When I was really struggling with the Knockouts division because Jordan Grace wasn't around for a little while, I was like, "Hey Ray, can I ask for like 4 people from AEW for the Knockouts division?" Ray was like, "Yeah, who do you want?" I said Hikaru Shida, Abaddon. I said Abaddon, the Bunny, and Penelope Ford, and Hikaru Shida if you're willing. And he said, "Yeah, I'm good with all of those." Because AEW's got a stacked women's division anyway. So, all right, cool. I have not looked at Ray EW in 2 weeks, so now we finally get to do that. Yeah, Dalton Castle's one of those where he was in TNA. He went back to Ring of Honor when Ray was going to take over Ring of Honor. And then he went to Ring of Honor when Ray was going to take over Ring of Honor. And now that Ring of Honor is just done, we are in an argument over who gets custody of Dalton Castle. Because I want him and Ray wants him. TNT. I do like that he ends the intro with Edge. I'm sure Ray likes that as well, so. We get an MJF promo and Swerve appears.
Really?
Oh, the pre-recorded.
I saw that coming.
Yeah, Ray told me about this segment. Alright, then it went into Hook. Up against Action Andretti.
Fights off Andretti. Inverted DDT.
Mike Bennett.
Now wait a minute, what's Hook doing here?
I don't really have much to say on that one. Alright, so Hook beat Action Andretti. Anyone that's moved to the other rosters, I'll take care of tomorrow. Roppongi Vice has been one of the many success stories for AEW. Yeah, they really have. Alright, so anyone that's moved from Ring of Honor to other shows, I'm going to take care of tomorrow in the Slammiversary update. So be patient with me on that, because it's a work in progress. This website is never done, pretty much. I still need to add, like, the Royal Rumble and Money in the Bank results to it, eventually. I just haven't figured out how I'm going to do it yet. Hook won against Action Andretti. I'll just have to remember Action Andretti had a match, and we'll go to the Ring of Honor roster in a minute to handle that. So just don't let me forget that.
Oh, massive show.
All right, Hook won there. All right, we got to hear it. We got to hear it.
For this man here tonight, showing that we have more on Dynamite. You know what? Before we're escorted out of our building, we've got something to say. Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, Motor City. It's sad. It's sad what's going on here. Alright? You are all trying to hang on to an image that never was, and now an image that never will be. 'Cause you see, you thought you had control over this place. But you don't. We do. This is our brand. This is our home, baby. And we aren't going to be beat by
Yes.
little annoying blow-up doll wrestling,
Hi.
Kenny. School.
Welcome home. Okay.
What?
Still live, by the way.
Okay.
And just think, well, before you said anything like that could, that you didn't realize I was live during.
Yeah. Basically, be careful on what you choose to tease for.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been sleeping well? This is the last time I teased you on stream. About
Shut up.
not sleeping.
Shut up. Yeah.
Yes, I am in fact here. You're gonna need to be a little more specific than just do it.
Oh no. I can't physically, mentally, or emotionally handle you bullying me on stream again today. I'm too tired. If the words "go to bed" come out of your mouth, I'm filing for divorce tomorrow.
I do not have anywhere near enough wrestling knowledge to understand the request there. Put it in baby words for me. How am I supposed to steal this girl? You got a side chick or something that I need to know about?
No, I'm Rhea Ripley's side chick. What are you talking about?
So I need to steal Rhea Ripley then.
Give me like 30 minutes to finish the damn website, and then I'll go to bed. I'm genuinely gonna go to bed after that.
I'm gonna start a timer if you're not in bed in 30 minutes.
I can't guarantee I'm gonna be done with this in 30 minutes.
You just said 30 minutes.
That's
That
the
means
goal.
30 minutes.
30 minutes is the goal to be in bed by. Also, kind of hard to do anything to get that 30 minutes going when you're leaning on my shoulders.
Okay, but you're the one who doesn't have your hands on the keyboards. There you go. There you go.
What else did
Are
we
rookies.
do?
They've been around for a long
I don't want to tonight. I don't want to do any modding tonight.
What a win!
No, I need to have him in bed sooner rather than later. He's EB. He's EB and EB's a sleepy. That and I'm the last person who's gonna tell him to do more work.
It's very true.
I actively want him to do less work so he can take care of himself better.
She's not lying. She does frequently try to make me do less work.
Because you overwork him.
Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! That last chat. I ain't reading that out loud.
What if I double dog dared you to?
No, I'm good. Double it and give it to the next person.
You are the next person.
No thanks. I don't like this. I don't like this game that you're
possibly
playing right
accepted
now.
of it.
I'm just playing with your hair.
Mm-hmm. That's what they all say.
And who is they all?
You know, they all of them.
Hmm.
You know the ones.
Plural them or singular them?
Hold on, now I gotta look back over at the on demand to see if I did the right thing there. I did. Yeah, we're good.
Potential answer to the question.
Be prepared. It's knowing him, knowing JT, it's gonna be unhinged. Man, this just got real weird, real quick. See, the funny part about this is the part where the people who are like, "Oh, Xander is just this sad virgin with no life," find out that it is indeed actually them who is sad and has no life. Because I got a fucking wife.
And then you spend all day in here.
I do not. I spend all day at my office doing my job so I can afford for us to live here.
You
And then I
spend
come in
all day that you are home here.
So I have 1,001 things to do. Also, you work till like 9 o'clock at night usually. So like,
Okay, well, still. 5 things I love most. Okay. See if I can narrow it down to just 5. Let's see. I mean, obviously, the one that he probably knows is on the list is that he makes me laugh.
you know it.
Yeah.
The funniest guy she knows.
Let's see. My brain needs to brain right now. I just got home from playing D&D, so my brain is not fully braining right now. The ADHD be hitting hard right now. Brain. That, and I'm doing a master's degree too, so my brain is also fried from that. Let's see. Of the way that he takes me into consideration.
I do.
Let's see. Who else is calling for my attention? I'm in the middle of a top 5 here. I still have 3 to go.
Same person.
Yeah.
It's like D&D on stream.
Except the problem with that is, I don't think anyone who I play with would consent to being live.
Action ends ready. Fight.
I would need a, he doesn't even understand enough about D&D to DM.
Rude.
You don't even play it. You played it like once and decided you hated it. and have never touched the game since.
I just said I hated it. I just said I didn't enjoy it. It was different.
And then you have never touched it
And
again.
you can see Christian
Which is something that you do with
coaching
things that you hate.
Luchasaurus on what to do.
He does not have enough experience to DM. Even if the monk
Now Bentino gets chopped by
literally-
King.
it's like the most
What
punch kick and
destruction
throw
awaits
down
the
match
undisputed.
there is. You could very easily flavor a monk as a wrestler. I've been trying to make him play with me. But granted, you did tentatively agree to play Curse of Strahd with me and another friend if I was DMing it.
I did.
But I still never have gotten anything concrete. You're like, I'll think about it, and left it at that, which is basically, it's like, my ADHD brain is gonna treat that as a no.
Well, so should I do it if you got people?
I have her friend and her boyfriend, so but not people.
I'm not here. You get people in a room and I'll do it. That's what I said.
So it's not happening, man.
We'll figure it out. We'll make it work somehow.
Because Rad's not driving 3 hours for D&D. 3 hours one way.
We'll figure it out. We'll make something work.
Yeah, well, I know how to make it work. It's just, you've previously given me wishy-washy answers, and now you just put in a room, implying physically.
We'll figure it
Which is
out.
not
It can be.
happening.
It can be online. It's not that big a deal.
Well, you didn't say that. I'm gonna take your words at face value. You know this.
I don't even take my words at face value. You ever had a dream? There. Hold on. Give him. Give him a minute. Give him a minute. He breaks these up into such weird fucking ways. JT breaks his questions up so fucking weirdly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know with him sometimes.
See, you annoy someone so much. I can't say I've ever had that dream before. It's a bit of a strange one, but I can't say I've had that one before.
What?
Nothing much. When you have the name bars, it's just slightly offset off of the top center.
I mean,
They're not on the top. The name bars.
yeah, because I like just that little bit of space above them.
It looks a little odd in succession.
Everyone else likes it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look back over the
Okay.
on-demand.
What?
I said I keep having to look over the replay to remember if I've done this or not because I keep getting distracted by some. Ow, my neck.
Don't kill yourself.
Well, it hurts to turn my head that way, but you're also standing on that side of me 'cause it's the only side available.
Still need 3 more for this top tier list that I got sidetracked from entirely. Let's see. Where was I? What have I previously said?
That I take you into consideration and I make you laugh.
Okay. It's a good start. Am I getting sidetracked again here?
It's very probable. Knowing JT, he kind of tends to do that.
I love sidetracks.
I'm aware.
Side questing.
I hear a missile outside. I think.
Oh, what missile on? I'll be typing. Dana and Missile. Who wants in? Dana wants in. Do you want in, Missile? Yes, no, maybe so. 3, 2, 1. This your shot.
Do a stream with watch party for Vox Machina. Was that? I don't even know. I don't know what that is.
So, that's Frank. So let's look at, you know Matthew Mercer?
Yeah, I've heard the name many times.
Yeah. So he's a dungeon
Sorry, Dana.
master for a D&D group comprised of entirely voice actors. And you know, all these like top like the woman who voices Timmy Turner.
Tara Strong.
Yes, she's in there. She's one of the voice actors that plays with them. And basically they all get together, they play this D&D game, and it is also now animated on Amazon Prime. I think they just released season 2 like a few months ago. I've yet to watch season 2, I need to. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Alright.
Because all things considered, you know, you're just watching and it just feels like this cool like adventure show.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a D&D game. So you have all this like D&D lore baked into it and characters, and the animation still sticks pretty well to the D&D rules. The turn order is fudged a little bit because a strict initiative order doesn't make for good animated combat, but they still largely stick to the quote-unquote 6-second rule and the 1 action and bonus action per round.
Mm-hmm.
So, lore accurate.
Alright, that's interesting.
Yeah. Really cool.
Well, once you get this new job, where we'll be on the same living schedule, we'll try and figure out how to set it up for you to be part of the Baldur's Gate streams.
You're streaming Baldur's Gate?
I haven't in like 4 months, but I was for a minute, remember?
Okay, well, it's been so long.
Where I had my like a bunch of mods. It's been so long that I literally was like 7 updates behind. I had it paused on the same Steam update that had been out since like February. Because I got busy. And
Your own choice.
and mentally dealt with all that. I talked about the anxiety on stream today. I dealt with a lot of that lately, so.
Yeah. Not doing that one.
Yeah, no. Hi, Dana.
I'm not a fan of that content anyways. It just gives me a weird vibe. So that one's not gonna happen.
The people want it.
Okay, I'm Spider-Man.
Asshole!
Sucks to suck, bro. Get Spider-Man.
I feel like there's about 1,000 jokes I can make about that, none of which would keep us on the air.
Sounds like that's a you problem.
And I wonder why my neck hurts.
What do you mean, wonder why your neck hurts?
Do you not see how much you're contorting my neck on stream?
You're choosing to lean.
Alright, folks, I am typing up the description and getting the premiere page for tomorrow set up, and then we are calling it a night because I've already been live for almost a full extra hour from when I planned to stop the stream. Because website updates.
Why did you have to update the website tonight?
Because I usually do it on the Friday stream. I either do it on the Friday streams or the Monday streams.
Okay, well, why did that add an extra hour?
Because I was 2 weeks behind. Because I updated it for last week on Monday. And then accidentally reverted it to the previous week's save and couldn't restore it. Or no, I accidentally reverted it to the previous week's save. And then when I tried to revert it back, the only recent save was when I had opened the website at the beginning of the day on Monday.
And thank you for the glasses comment or compliment. I got them from Costco. So, yeah. And at the time, Costco was also running a deal where it was buy one pair of frames, get one $60 off. So I got a pair of sunglasses, or sunglass frames. That was $60. So I only had to pay for the lenses for that one. So girl math that down to I bought a pair of glasses and got a free pair of sunglasses.
Oh, I think you're gonna. They had to delete the website. No, no, I'm not wasting the money. I'm finally. It's almost the website's finally like 98% where I want it. It's great. Has anyone told you that you kind of look like? You know what? I kind of see it actually.
Yeah.
In the
Mhm.
face, you do. Yeah.
Mhm.
You're just missing the long blonde hair. I hadn't thought about it either, but now that someone has said it, I do kind of see it in the
Yeah.
face. Like specifically like the live action one from the TV show.
I'm gonna need to see a picture again. It's been a while since I've seen a picture.
Hold on.
Finish your work.
No, you
Finish your work.
hold on. No, you're seeing this. Yeah, in the face, she kind of looks like you.
I don't see it.
I see it a little bit. It's the face shape mainly.
No, her jaw is too square. Jaw's
Oh.
too square. And let's see, the nose is a little too thin. And the bottom lip isn't full enough.
Either way, I see it.
So I don't.
Ten possible surprises. I ain't doing a top 10 list for the 2025 Rumble right now. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm going off air and like.
Okay, top 10 possible surprises. Let's see. Shadow the Hedgehog shows up. Let me spoil that one right here, right now. Shadow the Hedgehog shows up.
You heard it here first. Shadow the Hedgehog.
And then Shadow the Hedgehog beats Waluigi, yeah?
Yeah,
You
okay.
guys all following?
She's cooking. Guys, hold up. She's cooking right now.
And then Karlach shows up.
From Baldur's Gate. Yeah, you got it.
And then Karlach also kicks Waluigi's butt.
A lot of Waluigi ass kicking going on. I don't like it.
And let's see. And then Zhongli from Genshin Impact shows up.
Okay.
And then he beats Shadow the Hedgehog because he will have order.
Okay.
He drops a moon on him, and then Tony Stark shows up, and it's like, if you drop a moon on one more person.
Okay. How much did you drink tonight at D&D?
Really just one glass of mead, so like a glass of wine effectively.
Okay.
This is just I'm having fun.
Okay.
And I drank it with my pizza. So I had it with carbs. And then I drank like two glasses of water afterwards. So like I'm not feeling a thing. I mean, only if you want it to get updated, like maybe only 3 times a year. I have ADHD. You expect me to keep any kind of schedule? There will
It's
be
okay,
no. There will. If I did ARW, there would be no planning, no storylines, no nothing, because I don't know shit about wrestling.
It's okay. I barely do it
It's
anymore.
just gonna be crack the whole way through. It's just gonna be crack ships.
You're gonna be teasing them with a good time with that. These people.
And then I'll make Iron Man and Captain America fight, but then they discovered that they were actually lovers. This is just gonna be a Tumblr fanfiction account from here on out, everybody. Gonna make this channel into fanfiction.net. Cursed ships and all.
It's basically how ARW is now. Yeah, pretty much. I'm phoning it in big time with ARW nowadays anyway, so. It is the least important thing on my plate right now, so. I touch it occasionally if I feel like it.
Mm. And I'm not going to agree to any favor until I know the terms. Especially not any favor that gets proposed online. I know better than to pre-agree to favor.
Don't. Do not indulge him on this. Do not indulge. He's been fucking with me about this for 6 fucking months.
Okay, but now I wanna. Just because I know it's gonna... He's been messing with you about it, now I want to mess with you about it.
No.
So, you want to answer that question for me?
No, he is not. He never was. He is not. Has never been. It was all part of a big crossover portion of the season we were doing. Yes, how dare I not have any, But yeah, how dare I not have any water in my water bottle for you to steal?
I'm thirsty. So thirsty.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. Alright, cool. Everything I need to do for the night is done, so I can wrap up stream here. But first, Alex, inquiring minds need to know.
Putting me on blast now.
Inquiring minds need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe in Joe Hendry?
I will walk out that door right now.
That's not a no.
Do you want to sleep on the couch tonight?
I already did once this week. It was my own choice, by the way. It was genuinely my own choice. It was, I was coming to bed so late that I didn't want to disturb her, so I just slept on the couch. But anyway, inquiring minds need to know the answer to this. Does the wife of Xander, #1 Joe Hendry fan, believe in Joe Hendry?
Don't you ascribe numbers to me.
Simple yes or no question. You already answered a couple of those for me with yes. It's very easy yes.
What do you mean I already answered a couple for you?
You already answered the most important yes or no question in your life, so. Think about it like this, honey. He did send us a video wishing us good luck on our wedding.
Yeah.
We take that. We take that. She believes in Joe Hendry.
No! I'm walking out.
She believes in Joe Hendry.
I'm taking my cat and leaving.
We got her.
Goodbye, stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. We got her. She believes in Joe Hendry. That's what we've gathered here today. But now, I've got one more thing for all of you before I wrap it up for the night. How far do I book in advance? Asks ICU. Oh, God. About a month, usually, at this point. There's big stuff booked, like, a year or so out. But, like, smaller stuff is only, like, a week or two. Or like, a month or so out. But, folks, I do have one more thing for you before I call it for the night. Say his name and he appears. I believe in ZRC. And that is the cursed image I leave you on for the night. Just gonna leave you with that for the night. Good luck sleeping after AI Xander invades your dreams, everybody. Just gonna leave you all with that. All right, everybody. That's genuinely it. I'm calling it for the night there. I just needed to make sure everyone saw that. Because we indeed believe in this household. In Joe Hendry. So, cool. Thank you to everyone who came out. I stayed live an hour later than I was supposed to. But, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Tomorrow, I'm probably not going to be live. Probably not going to pick back up with live streams on weekends for another week or so because I got to do videos. Tomorrow, I'm going to be working on probably WrestleMania video packages and the WrestleMania kickoff shows. Sunday, I've got to record Raw and NXT for the week. And I usually spend Sundays with my wife, Alex, which at this point everyone knows her name is Alex. I can just say Alex, which is great. I usually just spend Sundays with Alex, and then Monday I'm back to work. So I'm going to be doing my best to get as many videos done as I can these next few days. Wait, actually, this is the wrong book. I got 4 more episodes in this book left to do, and then I'm done for good with opening this book. Like, you guys can literally see, I've been using this for so long that, like, the Fast Lane and Elimination Chamber results are in there. So, cool. All right. We're going to wrap it up. I gotta take out my dishes and stuff. All right, everybody. I'm wrapping it up for the night. I will see you guys on Monday for the Raw Watch Along. I really, really, really hope you guys enjoy Slammiversary tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to what Ray's cooked up with Double or Nothing on Sunday. Excuse me. I'm really looking forward to what Ray's cooked up with Double or Nothing on Sunday. I've not seen any kind of previews of it. I know most of the results. I don't know all the results, so I'm really excited to see it. And I'm really excited for you guys to see Slammiversary tomorrow. It's going to be a really good show. It is uploading as we speak. Leave my dishes. I'm going to put my dishes in the dishwasher because I feel like that would make my wife very happy. And so I want to do that. But yeah, thanks to everyone who tuned in. It was a really fun stream. Had a really good night with it. Hope you guys all have a really good night as well. Because, well, quite simply, it's been a pretty good day. Been a pretty good night. And, cool. All right. I got nothing else left to say. I'm just wasting time.